Trip Richardson, congratulations on behalf of the people of Texas Congressional District 19. The God-fearing, freedom-loving people of West Texas, we're so proud of you. Trip, you are the epitome of an American warrior. We just know that with the training that you're going to get, the unique leadership experiences that you're going to have at the Naval Academy are going to prepare you to be a key part of the greatest fighting force in all the world. I love your story. Growing up in a small West Texas town, part of Roughneck Nation, providing the energy needs for this country and around the world. These are work-in families. And you know the value of a work ethic. And you know the value of leadership and resilience and perseverance. You learn that in sports. You learn that in leadership as the class president for 4 years at your high school. You've had to overcome adversity. You've worked hard as a ranch hand. You've built fences. You've done all kinds of things that suggest to me that you are the caliber of person. You have the quality of character that our nation needs in its future warriors. So God bless you, my young friend and brother, and go do great things for this country, and may God bless you and bless our great nation every step of the way.
Hello everybody, my name is Trip Richardson, and as the President of the Student Council, I'd like to welcome you all to the 2019-2020 Virtual Award Ceremony. It is most likely the first time Sundown has conducted this ceremony in this fashion, but desperate times call for desperate measures. As we all know, this epidemic has put a kink into spring operations across the country. We have missed out on sporting events, regular class schedules, and on our beloved prom. During this time, I've seen families bond, people become self-reliant, and members of our communities better themselves through new hobbies. Some of these hobbies include reading from the past to gain more knowledge of the future, and then also tapping into their creative side of the mind to create art, as you see. Oh, forgive me. I didn't see you there. I'm so sorry, I'm just wrapped up in Shakespeare. Such a great writer. Even though this text in particular is over 350 years old, it just amazes me how much it makes sense to this day. Almost like he was writing in modern times. I don't know. Guess that's why we still study great authors like him, and Milton, Homer, Hemingway, and Marvel. Stay classy and stay educated. And stay golden, pony boy.
Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to another episode of Painting with Not Bob Ross. I'm your host, Not Bob Ross. Today we're going to be doing one of my favorites. Start off, we'll establish our color scheme. Roughneck red, no water on the carpet blue, silenced cell phone gray, and office referral yellow. Well, let's just dive right in. I'm excited. First, we're gonna start in, just cut some happy trees. Just dive right in, just put them where you want. It's your painting, just go crazy with it. And next, for the sky, we're gonna get some of our blue. Just dive in. Slow little flickers, whatever you want. Now we're gonna have to refreshen our brush. Just beat the dead clouds. It's my favorite part. All right, now that that's done, we'll just start right back with our mountains. Just dive it in there. And there you have it. If you followed my instructions, this should be something that you come out with. But like I said, it's your painting, it's your art, and it's your day. Now have a good one. Thank you for joining me.
Alright, before we get started, I'd like to say a quick prayer, so would you please bow your heads with me? Dear Lord, thank you for this opportunity to gather in your name and honor the students of Sundown High School. Lord, I pray that you watch over each and every one of us and that you make your presence known within the hospitals all over the country. Lord, I pray that you keep our healthcare workers, our first responders, and our military safe. Thank you for all that you do, and in Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Thank you.
Good morning. I'd like to welcome everyone to the high school's virtual awards program. Before going any further, Tripp, thank you for the welcome and the interesting start to our program. Before we get into the awards, I'd like to explain the goal we had behind today's assembly and program. And that was, I asked the teachers, as they presented the names for high averages, departmental awards, UIL awards, to maybe have a theme, to have a little fun with it, especially during this time that's so different. In some ways, you could say during these dark times or these strange times for our country and our community. So hopefully you'll see today's program as a time to maybe find some humor and some of the creativity of your teachers. And hopefully you'll have an opportunity, or this will create the opportunity or the motivation for you to watch our program from the beginning to the end. With that said, I'd like to start with our Merit Award certificates. The Merit Awards are given by teachers for various reasons. Sometimes the Merit Awards are for a kid who just has a great attitude every day in class, and the teacher wants to acknowledge that. Sometimes a Merit Award is for just extra effort the student puts forth throughout the school year. Sometimes it's a kid has grown so much, the teacher wants to acknowledge the growth they've seen in that student. And then other times it's just that student that's getting the Merit Award for the teacher is a kid who has such a positive attitude and encourager for those around them that the teacher wants to take the opportunity to acknowledge that student. So as I've been speaking and after I'm done, you'll continue to see the Merit Award recipients in each class that we offer here at the high school. Congrats to all the Merit Award recipients. At this time, we'll move to our high average and departmental awards. This section will begin with Mr. Richardson.
Well, I just finished up engraving this year's awards. I didn't build buckles this year because we didn't have a contest. So instead, I have engraved the keys to success. So we've got a key there. This will be the other side. It's got the initial of our, I don't know if you can see it very good. It's got the initial of one of our recipients. The reason I've went with the keys to success is first off, keys are kind of a symbol to open doors, and doors are in our world, doors are opportunities, I guess. And so there's several things that you've got to possess to be successful. And so that's kind of where I went with this year's awards. I don't normally do high averages just because I don't think grades are reflective of employees, actually. You can have a high average and still not be somebody that we'd want to hire and keep employed. So the guys and girls that I've picked for this award, the things that I've looked for that are keys to success is communication, character, who you are when nobody's watching, not only how well you perform a task. You may not do everything right every time, but you've conscientious enough in your work to know that when something's not right, you let somebody know, hey, I messed this up. You're accountable. When given somebody to work with, you've always were considerate of their feelings and the feelings of others. And then even when we went to the COVID online format that we had to do, you know, there's several of you that turned everything into the best of your ability as quickly as you possibly could. That went a long way in determining on this. Attitude went an extremely long way with it. Once again, the keys to success are not necessarily, and it's the same in life, it's not necessarily the people who are the most successful are the people who are the most talented. Normally it's hard work and attitude that makes it happen. So here shortly I'll come up with who I'm gonna give these to, but right now that was the explanation of what we're giving this year and why. So see you in a bit. Okay, I'm in the welding shop. Been working on some lockers. Sure miss you guys right now, that's for dang sure. The newbie this year, the beginner, the one I'm going to give the key to success to is she excelled at all the beginning welds. She took a lot of pride in her work. Got finished before anybody else in any other class. Her cuts were straight, her clean. Any welds that she did, she always strived to do the best she could. And that the key to the beginner, the key to success is going to be to Carly Torres. And then for the repeat offender key to success is going to go to a young man I've had in class a couple of years. Had a good attitude, always took care of the things that I asked him to do, real conscientious about whether he was doing a good job or doing the work exactly like I wanted it done. If something got messed up, he was accountable for it. He didn't just hide it and hope nobody found out. Anybody you worked him with, he always got along well with others. And then on top of that, the guy just came a long way from when he started out to who he was when he left. And so I'm pretty proud of you. I'm going to give the key to success to Colton Ray. Okay. Keeping along with what I'd said earlier at the beginning of the video about the keys to success, me and the girls have all decided that we want to give, Mabel especially, she was a big deciding factor in this, but we want to give the Animal Science Key to Success Award to Lindsay Fowler.
Thank you, Mr. Rich. Had I known we were going to be outside for this program, I would have dressed differently. But it gave me an opportunity to take my tie off. Next we have Mrs. Legan. She'll present her high average awards and her leadership class recognitions. Hey little fella, here you go.
We'd like to give some awards for BIM and for our business classes. Since remote learning started, we organized how to start a food truck, and students had to decide what type of food would be served and choose a color theme and design the outside of the food truck, and then learn how to use social media to enhance their business. So it was a great project. Ideas from their students, we had everything from longtime family recipes to taco trucks, dessert trucks, coffee trucks, and very creative students that are capable of becoming successful entrepreneurs. So I'd like to thank Coffee to 11 and Leveland for the use of their business today. And for the last few weeks, we've heard all about promoting small businesses during this time and any time. So thank you to Coffee to 11. 2 awards for high average for BIM. One goes to Carly Riley and the other to Shay Beatles. For journalism this year, we had a change of plans on technology and started posting everything on our new website. And I'd like to give a shout out to Michaela Hernandez, Marcus Vargas, and Juan Herrera for writing approximately 65 articles covering all the Sundown students and activities. And they edited many times before things were published for their final posts. And we also toured Hockley County News Press, KLVT Radio, and the SPC Communications Department just to learn about various media outlets. And so that was beneficial to us to help write articles. I'd like to award this year's high average for journalism to Juan Herrera. Congrats. Leadership this year, I had a great group of juniors to work with, and really our class has 2 main objectives. We discuss in length leadership traits, and then more importantly, just to stress how to model those as students. And I'd like to give a big thank you to our elementary teachers for letting us in your classrooms this year. Stacy Buchanan, Bryn Farah, Angela Beavers, Hannah Marshall, Teresa Henson, and Randall Ramirez. Thank y'all so much for letting us come into your classrooms to work. We also organize service projects through the year between raffling off blankets and organizing pizza fundraisers, and use that money to help provide a nice Christmas for a family on the Angel Tree. And so that was a big project for us. And other service projects which we helped other groups with bake sales and the Pink Out and fundraisers just for local families in need. And so that's always a good thing to help support our families in our community. Juniors, thank you very much. Courtney Black, Alex De La Cerda, Cody Gayona, Peyton Hastings, Burgundy Hoover, Lexi Lee, Mackenzie Lee, Zoe McCall, Pablo Mendoza, and Jasmine Posadas. You guys were great leaders this year as juniors. You will be great leaders as seniors and great leaders in the future. Thank y'all.
Mr. Van Wettering's High Average Awards go to Shay Beatles and BIM, Omar Lopez, Photography 1, Alyssa Russell, Photography 2, Ashton Richardson, Digital Graphics, Alice Melendez, Computer Science 1, and Marcus Hernandez, Computer Science 2. Congratulations.
And this year's Department Award for Business Technology goes to Brinley Webb. Congrats, Brinley.
Thank you, Mrs. Ligon. I think I like the way this program's going. We've gone outside, didn't expect that. We enjoyed some wildlife with Mr. Richardson also. And then Mrs. Ligon made it okay to drink coffee in an awards program. So thank you. Our next departmental and high average awards will be presented by the Social Studies Department. That'll be Mr. Lacey and Mr. Buchanan.
I'd like to announce the High Average Awards in U.S. History, Government and Economics. It's an all-girl thing going on this year. For U.S. History, we've got Alyssa Russell, High Average. And High Average in Government is Gwen Buchanan. And the High Average in Economics, I've got a tie between Ashlyn Peralta and Grace McAdams. Congratulations, girls.
It's my pleasure to announce the following recipients of the High Average Awards in World Geography: Mary Melendez, Anastasia Robinson, and Brooklyn Webb. Congratulations, ladies. In Bible, Carson Holson, Brandon Kinley, and Cross Lopez. Congratulations, gentlemen. In Bible 2, Gwen Buchanan and Grace McAdams. Congratulations to you ladies and to everyone. Thank you. Congratulations to the Departmental Award recipient for Social Studies. This year's recipient is Grace McAdams. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Lacey and Mr. Buchanan. It's really nice to see the Washington Monument and the statue of Abraham Lincoln with the world map in the background. Perfect for social studies. Our next awards will be presented by Mrs. Nichols.
And live from Mrs. Nichols' classroom, here today to announce the highest average award for debate is Avery. Avery, yay! Congratulations, Avery.
Next, we have Mrs. King to present the speech awards.
In his 1961 inaugural address, President Kennedy charged Americans to bear any burden, meet any hardship, to ensure the survival of liberty in America. This iconic and well-prepared speech is not only a model for public speakers, but also authentically American. An effective speaker studies politics and history, learns and practices speaking skills, knows the audience, and exudes confidence in the delivery. I'm pleased to announce the High Average Speech Award recipients for the 2019-2020 school year. They are senior Ashlyn Peralta, sophomore Jonna Poole, and sophomore Carolyn Torres. Congratulations to these highly successful young women. The torch has been passed to a new generation of Americans. And may God bless Sundown America with our new generation of graduates.
Hey, if she's gonna have a flag behind her, I'm gonna have a bigger one. Thank you, Mrs. King. Our next departmental awards will be the English department, be Mrs. Newsom and Mrs. Jones.
I'm here to present the High Average Awards for English 1 and English 2. High Average Awards for English 1 go to Karen Arredondo and Aloysa Morales. English 1 Honors High Average Awards go to Mary Melendez, Madison Nations, Brooklyn Webb, and Ashlyn Strickland. English 2 High Average Award goes to Caselyn Garcia. English 2 Honors High Average Awards go to Avery, Gavin Taggart, Gabriella Peralta, and Joanna McAdams. Congratulations, I'm proud of you, and I appreciate all your hard work and dedication throughout the year.
Good evening, Roughneck Nation. It is my honor to announce the English Language Arts High Average Awards for juniors and seniors. For English 3, the High Average Award goes to Carson Holson with a 95. For English 4, the High Average Award goes to Ethan Gilly with a 94. For English 1301, the High Average goes to Alyssa Russell with a 97. For English 1302, the High Average Award goes to Alyssa Russell, who improved her score to a 99. For English 2332, the High Average Award will be shared between Grace McAdams and Ashlyn Peralta, both of whom scored a 96. And for English 2333, the High Average Award goes to Ashlyn Peralta with a 97. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you for your hard work. It is our pleasure to announce the English Departmental Awards. For at least 25 years, we have maintained the same criteria for selecting the English Departmental Awards. Students must, 1, take honors and dual credit courses, 2, maintain the highest of 8 averages, and 3, compete in literary UIL events. Mrs. Newsom.
We are proud to announce that this year's recipients are stellar examples of these criteria. The 2019-2020 English Department Award co-recipients are Grace McAdams and Ashlyn Peralta. Congratulations, girls.
Oh, hi guys. Those English teachers had me wanting to read a book. Go figure. Our next departmental award will be for Spanish with Mrs. Torres.
Hola, ¿cómo están? Hoy les voy a dar los nombres de los estudiantes con las calificaciones más altas. Hi, I hope you're doing great. Today I'm going to give you the highest average awards for Spanish 1. We have Karen Arredondo and Brooklyn Webb. For Spanish 2, we have Gavin Taggart and Carolyn Torres. Now the departmental award for Spanish. We have Joanna McAdams, Gavin Hoyt Taggart, and Carolyn Grace Torres. Great job! I'm so proud of you, and congratulations to everyone.
Oh, hey, Mrs. Torres, that was pretty creative. I like that. But you know what you really needed? I think you needed a little more cowbell. Hey, our next departmental award will be reading with Mrs. Ross.
Locked in my house, far, far away from my students, during a period of COVID online teaching distress. It is a dark day in the roughneck empire as the virus descends upon the community. One unlikely roughneck hero, Victoria Baldwin, shines a light in the darkness and receives the great honor of highest class average in Reading 2. With the support of Roughneck Nation, I have survived my first year teaching, even with dark COVID among us. Thank you, everyone, for making this a great year, and congratulations, Victoria Baldwin, for shining a bright light amongst the darkness. May the force be with you.
Oh, whoa, hey. Wow, sorry. Did not expect that. Thank you, Miss Ross. Got to go back a few years and remember the 70s when I first saw Star Wars. Moving on. Our next presenters will be from the math department, Miss Gaddis, Coach Darden, and Mr. Gleason.
Hello, this is Miss Gaddis. I first wanted to say how much I enjoyed getting to know each and every one of you this year. This year I taught Algebra 1 Honors, and Algebra 2 Honors, and it is my privilege to announce the High Average Award recipients for these classes. So the High Average Award for Algebra 2 Honors goes to Gavin Taggart. For Algebra 1 Honors, Brooklyn Webb. And Algebra 1, Luke McDaniel. So again, I am so proud of each and every one of you. I am happy to give you these Merit Awards and the High Average Awards. You did some great work this year. Thank you for everything and your efforts. And I am so happy to have gotten to know each and every one of you throughout this year.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're having a good evening. I would like to present the High Average Award for regular geometry. That award goes to Roxanne Rivera. Congratulations, Roxanne. I would like to continue our awards in geometry with the honors class in geometry. High average goes to Gavin Taggart. I would like to now present the High Average Award for the AQR class. That award goes to Bryce Legan. Bryce, congratulations. And being a senior, good luck in your future endeavors. Thank you. Congratulations to all you students. You've done a great job all year long. Proud of you, and continue working hard.
Hey everybody, I wanted to say thank you to all my students for working so hard this year and making this year, my first year of teaching, so wonderful and so great. Thanks to my coworkers too. And I want to say congratulations to my High Average Award recipients in my classes, and that is Peyton Hastings in Algebra 2 and Stephanie Posadas in AQR.
The Math Departmental Award recipient is Pablo Mendoza. Now we'll move to the Family and Consumer Science Awards with Mrs. Greenhalgh.
My High Average Awards. For Advanced Culinary Arts, the High Average Award this year goes to Emily Jenkins with a 97. My Intro to Culinary Arts High Average Award was a three-way tie this year. Spencer Keys, Gabby Peralta, and Alyssa Russell, all tied with an average of 98. Lifetime Nutrition and Wellness High Average goes to Peyton Hastings with a 96. And my last class is Interpersonal Studies. High Average Award goes to Peyton Hastings with a 97. The Family and Consumer Science Departmental Award goes to a girl I couldn't have made it through the year without. She stepped in and helped with Cup of Joe, with all my shopping, organizing, and just keeping my classroom running. Haven Wisdom. I sure am going to miss her next year.
It's time to make up. You gotta do the cooking by the book. Cake.
Man, Mrs. Greenhall's made me want to have some food. Whew. This COVID mess is wearing me out, and I'm sure it is you guys too. Let's continue on with our program. Next we have Mrs. White Kelly with theater.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the awards for theater arts, communications applications, and yearbook for the school year 2020. High average awards are Communications, Carlos Perez. Receiving awards for departmental in yearbook, Shelby Castillo, Roxanne Rivera. Communications applications, Carlos Perez. Theater arts, Lakin Farrar and Alex Bocanera.
Thank you, Mrs. White Kelly. That made me want to attend the theater. And it's unfortunate we can't do that at this time. Our next presenters are from the science department. That's Mr. Townsend, Mrs. Goodman, and Mrs. Nichols.
Hi, it's Mr. Townsend with the Science Department. We've been working on perfecting the technology of life model decoys for our science education purposes. So we wanted to test this out with our awards assembly. So we'll be presenting our awards using our new virtual representations. Enjoy.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Goodman, and I'm here to give the high average award for my classes. For biology, we have Kevin Greenhaw. For honors biology, Mary Melendez. And for environmental systems, Hannah Hulse. Congratulations.
On representation for Mr. Townsend, I'm here to present the awards for chemistry and forensic science. For general chemistry, the award will go to Andrew Hernandez. For honors chemistry, it goes to Gavin Taggart. For AP chemistry, it'll go to Gwen Buchanan. And for forensic science, the award will go to Sarah Ballou. Congratulations.
Hi, this is Mrs. Nichols here to present awards for the highest average in anatomy and physiology, and that goes to Emily Rodriguez. And then also I have physics. For physics, it goes to Peyton Hastings. And for honors physics, I have Brandon Kinley. Congratulations.
Now for the Science Department award. Envelope, please. Thank you. The award goes to Ashlyn Peralta. Congratulations.
All right, science teachers. So you think you're smart? Can you do this? Or this? Or this? Or this? All right, you get the point. Now we'll move into our UIL events. In this section, you'll see that each teacher has pre-recorded their UIL contests and those who participated for them. And in their recording, they're going to share with each of you and everybody watching how well their students did throughout the year and the events they were able to be a part of. I would like to say personally, it would look like such a promising year and so many of the different contests that you're a part of. I'm sorry you weren't able to compete. However, I'm sorry you weren't able to compete, but we do appreciate the time, the effort that you put into practices, because I know some of you came up in the evenings, some of you came up on the weekends, you gave up Saturdays to compete. So please know how much that is appreciated from me and from all of your coaches. And now, UIL.
My UIL social studies team for 2019-2020 was Trip Richardson, Juan Herrera, Eliza McGlasson, and JC Camacho. All of these kids in every meet that we went to placed. And so I was really looking forward to seeing what we could do this year. But, you know, sometimes things happen and didn't work out. But I'm real proud of all you guys. Thanks for working hard, and we'll see how it goes. Thank you.
I would like to congratulate the following young men as members of the UIL Current Issues and Events team for 2019 and 2020. First off, I want to say a special thank you to my senior leader, Kate Conway. And then members of the team are Brandon Kinley, Carson Holson, Gavin Hoover, Diego Romero, Nick Hart, and Raymond Fonseca. Congratulations, gentlemen.
I would like to recognize those students who competed in UIL journalism this year. Even though we didn't get to compete at district, I know we would have had success. We had several students who placed at festivals throughout the year. I appreciate the hard work and dedication you gave, and I look forward to coaching the events next year. In copy editing, we had Gabby Peralta, Jacqueline Raby, Ashlyn Strickland. In editorial writing, I had Taylor Garcia, Grace McAdams, and Ashlyn Strickland. In feature writing, I had Taylor Garcia, Joanna McAdams, and Carly Riley. In headline writing, Kylie Newsom, Ashlyn Peralta, and Gabby Peralta. And in news writing, I had Lakin Farah, Joanna McAdams, and Carly Riley. Look forward to working with you next year. Thank you.
Students are working diligently this year in UIL in all events. Our literary criticism team consists of Alyssa Russell, Grace McAdams, Ashlyn Peralta, and Eliza McGlasson. They were winning the invitational meets that they were attending. They were preparing for district in the evenings. In fact, I am calling these 4 girls state qualifiers, as the state made it impossible for them to continue their season. They should all be applying for those scholarships. Also, qualifying for state are the Ready Riders, Grace McAdams, Tripp Richardson, and Ashlyn Peralta, with our alternate Joanna McAdams, who was only an alternate because of her age. All of them are extremely gifted riders and were placing in the invitational meets that they were attending. Congratulations to all of these students, and it is dreadful that they did not get to finish their season.
Taking the charts by storm, all the way from Lubbock, Texas, the Crickets. That'll be the day when you say goodbye. Today is the day we officially say goodbye to the spring 2020 speaking season. While it did not end the way I hoped it would, prayed it would, or even thought possible, you young ladies take with you confidence galore and speaking skills on your next journey. Thank you, Lexi Lee, Peyton Hastings, Jonna Poole, Caroline Torres, and my senior, Gwen Buchanan, for breathing life into those pieces. You won championships at every contest. It was truly a surprising season from beginning to end. And I love you always.
It is my pleasure to announce the following students who made the calculator, number sense, and mathematics UIL teams. These students worked very hard throughout the year. They put in numerous hours practicing and getting ready for competitions. They went to different practice meets and did amazing. And they just went above and beyond in what they could do. And so the calculator team for the 2019-2020 school year consists of Alice Melendez, Pablo Mendoza, Brooklyn Webb, Gavin Taggart, Mary Melendez, and Alexa Rodriguez. The number sense team for the 2019-2020 school year consists of Pablo Mendoza, Brooklyn Webb, Coy Torres, Alice Melendez, Anastasia Robinson, and Mary Melendez. And finally, the mathematics team for the 2019-2020 school year consists of Pablo Mendoza, Alice Melendez, Gavin Taggart, Brooklyn Webb, Carson Holson, and Mary Melendez. I am so proud of each one of these students and each of the students who tried out. They all just went above and beyond, and it was a really tough competition this year. I'm excited to see what the future looks like for our mathematics, calculator, and number sense UIL teams. Congratulations.
Our UIL spelling team this year was Alyssa Russell, Gabby Peralta, Matthias McGlasson, Madison Nations, and Grace Peralta. They participated in several practice meets at Tech and an invitational meet at Plains, and they did exceptionally well, and we were excited to see how far we could go this year with such a strong team. One thing is for sure, our future is really bright in UIL spelling.
Hi, this is Mrs. Nichols. I'm sitting here at the Sundown City Limit sign because unfortunately that's as far as we get to go this year. But I would like to announce that in UIL we had first place winners in CX debate, and those people were Avery and Shay Beatles. In our second place we had David De La Cerda and Roxanne Rivera. And in third place we had Spencer Keys and Robert Solis. And then we did get a little further with Congress. In Congress this year we had Courtney Black advance to state. She won third place at regionals. And we also had Avery win fifth place at regionals. And she was our alternate to state, or second state alternate.
UIL speech team, Lincoln Douglas debate, Courtney Black, Bridget Reyes, Anna Lachlan, persuasive speaking, Courtney Black, Roxanne Rivera, David De La Cerda, informative speaking, Avery, Anna Lachlan, and Bridget Reyes. Let's give these kids a pat on the back for a job well done.
Shout out to the UIL science guys. I'm sorry we didn't get to complete our season. We really only did, 2 meets. Had big hopes for this year. Want to thank our seniors, Ashlyn and Eliza, who participated and took those tests. I really hoped we get to see what you guys can do. Juniors, Pablo and Zach, we got next year, hope, and we can make things happen then. Underclassmen, Alice, Marissa, and Gavin, as well as Kevin and Mary. Look forward to see what we can do next year. Again, thank you guys. Wish we could have done more.
Hey guys, we're here to announce the awards for our one-act play and our theater group for this year. I'm Mr. Ramirez, this is Mrs. Evans and Mrs. Buchanan, and we just want to highlight some of the great things that went on in Sundown Theater this year.
We started out in the fall and we decided that we were going to put on a musical this year, and went all school. We had kindergarten through 12th grade involved, and it was a giant success. We packed the house for 2 nights in December, and our kids were fantastic.
After Seussical, we went on and did Decision Height for our high school one-act. It was a great show. We had lots of fantastic kids involved, and we're sad the contest was cut short, but it was a great time, and we want to recognize all of these kids. Our cast for this year was Gwen Buchanan, Jonna Poole, Kylie Newsom, Avery, Alyssa Russell, Mary Melendez, Peyton Hastings, Courtney Black, Madison Nations, Lily Torres, Bridget Reyes, Autumn Olivas, and Shay Beatles. And our behind-the-scenes crew was Brooklyn Webb, Kevin Greenhaw, Matthias Salgado, and Hunter Russell.
We did get to compete in Plains at District. We won Advancing Play, and we also had some individual awards. Honorable mention went to Peyton Hastings and Alyssa Russell, and All-Star cast to Gwen Buchanan and Jonna Poole.
This was a great year. Like I said earlier, we're sad it was cut short because this was a fantastic show that everyone put a lot of heart and soul into, but I know we're going to come back next year and we're going to have even more fun. So thank you guys, and we hope you have a great summer.
This time we like to recognize our UIL scholars. The UIL every year sends certificates to schools so that students who participated in fine arts, academics, or athletics during their senior year are recognized. And these students are those who are in the top 10% of their class. This year, Sundown High School's UIL Scholar recipients are Ashlyn Peralta, Gwen Buchanan, Tripp Richardson, Grace McAdams, and Eliza McGlasson. Congratulations. At this time, we'd like to recognize those who made the AB Honor Roll or the A Honor Roll this school year. Kids hear me say this every year. The Perfect Attendance Award, it's hard to get. It's hard because there's mornings when you're exhausted after a game, you want to sleep in for a class period. And it's hard because we also include tardies throughout the year. So the students who receive the Perfect Attendance Award are not absent and they're not tardy. I want to thank each and every one of you for your commitment to your education and to making sure you're here every day. On your screen, you're going to see the scholarship recipients from the senior class for this school year. This list is not an exhaustive list. This is what we know at this point. During the graduation ceremony, we'll have a more complete list at that time.
Congratulations, Sundown Senior Class of 2020. Wow, what a crazy year you've had. But I know in true Roughneck fashion, you will rise above, come out on top, and succeed in every way possible. My name is Gabrielle Hawkins, and I am a Sundown alum, class of 2003. And I'm here today to present a scholarship that is very near and dear to my heart. I am here to present the Laquita Henderson Memorial UIL Scholarship. As some of you know, Laquita Henderson was my mom, and she taught at Sundown for many, many years. My mom had a passion for education, for UIL, for Sundown, but most importantly for her students and making sure that her students succeeded after high school. So it is a privilege to get to present this scholarship and to continue her legacy and to send students out into the college world with a little bit of help. Before I do that, I do want to make a fun little connection this year. As I was looking back at all the names of some of the seniors in this class, I realized that there are several I do know and have some fun little things I can share with. Some of y'all know me, and that's great. Some of you don't, and that's okay. But let's see, I've got Sarah Ballou. I've known you since you were young, and my son absolutely adores you. You were one of his first girlfriends when he was probably 2 years old. Bryce Legan, my parents both taught with your parents, and I actually had you in daycare when you were really young, so that's kind of cool. Blake Hulse, I've known you since you were probably born, and now you're growing up in the house I grew up in, the house that I got to be a roughneck in. That's a neat connection. Eliza McGlasson, my mom taught both of your parents, and she loved them very much. So what a neat way to have a connection with you as well. And Gus Davis. Gus, you and your family have an amazing, amazing place in my heart. Love your family so much. And I was there the day you were born. So it's a neat way to get to see you in your senior year as well. With that being said, let's get down to business and let's award some scholarships. Thank you everyone who applied. Amazing students. Sundown produces amazing students every year. This year we are going to award 2 scholarships to 2 young men. First, I have a $500 scholarship for Mr. Jonathan Torres. Congratulations, Jonathan. And then another $500 scholarship for Mr. Trey Perez. Congratulations, Trey. Again, congratulations to all the seniors, and I hope you each had a great year. Go out and to the world and make the best of every day. And always remember that you're a Sundown Roughneck, and there's nothing better than that. Congratulations again, and wishing each of you the best.
Oh, hey, just hanging out here in quarantine. Hi, everybody. Hey, listen, I understand I've got to come back and do this one little thing, so I just wanted to say hello to all you Apollo kids out there. I love you. I miss you. Finish up this year and then start again next year, right? Hey, here's what I need to do. I need to announce a scholarship. And we do have an Apollo scholarship this year for a senior. Oh my gosh. And that's Gwen Buchanan. Gwen, congratulations. Gwen is the recipient of a $1,000 scholarship for her first year in college next year. So way to go, girl. I love you, and I know you're just going to be awesome out there. Aloha, everybody.
And the dream that you did to why.
Hey guys, we're going to introduce the Superintendent's Awards next. That'll be obviously Mr. Marshall, our superintendent, and I want to make sure that I look right for this and it looks formal again. I know we kind of relaxed there for a little bit, so all right, here we go. The Superintendent's Award will be presented by Mr. Marshall.
Good morning, Sundown High School. I have a couple of awards that I would like to present today. So I'll get to those here in just a minute. But first of all, let me say congratulations to all of our high school students. Sundown Schools had a fantastic year. I know it didn't end exactly how each and every one of us had expected, but thank you for being troopers. Thank you for finishing the fight. And we expect bigger and better as we reconvene in the near future. But today I have a special couple of awards I want to give, and those are the Superintendent Awards, and those are annually given to the highest GPA'd male and female. So we'll start with the highest female GPA involved in athletics, and that goes to senior Ashlyn Peralta. So congratulations to Ashlyn. Did a great job of representing us for 4 years, and we know you will continue to represent us in the future. Our highest ranking male student goes to junior Pablo Mendoza. So Pablo, very involved as well, and we know that Pablo will come back for his senior year and will continue to represent Sundown Schools in great fashion. So congratulations to these two individuals as they have represented Sundown Schools with great pride, great class, and all that they have done over the last several years. Congratulations.
Well, this brings us almost to the end. I want to thank you all for going on the journey with us today. It was something different, hopefully something that made you smile or something roll your eyes. I expect that. I get it quite a bit, and it's okay. I also hope you understand where we were coming from today. During this crazy time, we were hoping to bring a little humor, hoping to lighten things up a little bit, but yet recognize each and every one of you as you deserve to be recognized. Please don't think in any way the recognition, the awards you've received, there's any less sincerity to what's been given or a genuine appreciation today about your accomplishments in any way whatsoever. We just took the time out to hopefully create something that you'll watch from the beginning to the end. That was our goal. You know, your teachers stepped out there some too, and I appreciate that. And I feel like when they're willing to do that, they feel like there's a relationship between you and them where you'll appreciate and understand where they're coming from. So when you get a chance, thank them one day or pat them on the back, as we always say about you guys with your accomplishments. Find the time to pat them on the back. I do appreciate what they've done, taking their time out to make things a little different for each of you. Before we move on to the very last thing, I want to make sure that some thanks go out to two extremely important people for this whole process. That's Mrs. Castillo. She organizes everything, spends countless number of hours getting information from teachers, printing off certificates, organizing, alphabetizing. So Ms. Castillo, thank you so much for all you do to make this program work. We also want to thank Mr. Ramirez. He's the man on the other side of the camera. He has been asked by the elementary, the high school to help out with all of the programs. So thank you so much for what you do. And you even were part of the program for the UIL. So you spent a lot of extra time making this happen, and we want to thank you for that. And probably last but not least, we want to thank each of you students, each of y'all. This place is not the same. It's terrible not having y'all here. Walking the halls, there's no laughter. There's no just cutting up with the ping pong table or at lunchtime having fun, just seeing y'all being kids. You know, your teachers didn't get into this business to create lessons and shoot them out online and hope that you pick it up somehow. They got into this profession to be with y'all, to make a difference for each and every one of you. And I hope you've experienced and felt that in some way this school year. And if you haven't in your 9, 10 years, 11 years, 12 years of school, hopefully that'll happen for you next year, because we have people that love and care about each and every one of you and want the best. But thank y'all for a great year to the point that we had. Continue to work hard to finish out this school year. Continue to give everything you've got as you leave us, seniors, when you go forward. We love you, we miss you, we wish things could be different, but they're not. We'll move on and make the best of it. I hope you do the same when anything challenging comes your way as you move on from here. As you become an adult, a parent, an aunt and an uncle, you become someone that others rely on. Got a little housekeeping, changing gears real quick. Don't forget tonight at 7 o'clock. We're gonna draw for junior, senior prom gifts. So make sure you check online for that. And then at this time, we're gonna turn it over to Gwen Buchanan. Thank you.
I'd like to say thank you to all of you who helped to make this a very successful year, and thanks to all those people who worked very hard to put this video together. And thank you all for watching.
First of all, start over.
I know what them there letters make. Those are called words. I got a fever. And the only prescription, moving on. And the prescription is a little more cowbell. Chuck, don't put that.